Everyone thinks Gojo vs Sukuna was just a battle of strength, but that wasn't the real fight. The strongest sorcerer in history and the strongest modern sorcerer were actually fighting two completely different battles. Gojo was trying to prove that he could defeat the King of Curses, but Sukuna was trying to solve one impossible problem: how do you defeat Infinite? And the answer changed the entire fight. Gojo Satoru entered the battle with the greatest defensive ability in Jujutsu Kaisen. Infinite made almost every attack meaningless. Even Sukuna admitted that bypassing Infinite was the key to winning, but Sukuna had something Gojo didn't know about, a plan that didn't rely on overpowering him. Gojo's strategy was simple: use his overwhelming abilities and force Sukuna into a situation where he couldn't recover. Unlimited Void was his biggest weapon. The moment Sukuna was trapped inside Gojo's domain, the battle completely shifted. For a brief moment, the King of Curse was actually losing. Gojo proved that if Sukuna fought without a plan, Infinite was almost impossible to overcome. But Sukuna wasn't trying to win a normal fight. He was studying Gojo. Instead of finding a way to overpower Infinite directly, he searched for a way to make Infinite meaningless. That's where Megumi's Ten Shadows technique became important. Mahoraga wasn't just another Shikigan. It was the perfect answer to Gojo's strongest ability. By allowing Mahoraga to adapt, Sukuna created a way to eventually bypass the one thing that protected Gojo. But Sukuna's plans wasn't perfect. Using Ten Shadows meant putting himself in a dangerous position. Mahoraga needed the time to adapt, and Gojo was not someone who gave up on its time. One mistake could have ended the fight. That is why Sukuna had to take enormous risk. So who actually had the better strategy? Gojo created a battle where almost nobody could touch him. Sukuna created a battle where even the strongest defense would eventually fall. Gojo had the stronger individual abilities. Sukuna had a better long-term solution. The difference was simple. Gojo was fighting to win the battle. Sukuna was preparing to win the war. That's what made Gojo's vs Sukuna so special. It was two geniuses trying to solve each other's impossible abilities. And in the end, the winner wasn't decided by who had more power. It was decided by who found the better answer.